Let's go see what Dollarama has this week. And it's a Valentine's Day edition, my first YouTube video in a while. So I'm going to start off with doing a Dollarama finds video, especially for Valentine's Day and Easter. They had these really beautiful bowls, and I thought that these were really great, considering that if you were to look at buying something high end, it would definitely be over the $5 price point. And I seen these mugs. How cute are these with the heart handle? And they're iridescent. They were so cute. Honestly, they had a really great selection of mugs and cups and all of those things. I am so bombarded with that kind of stuff, so I didn't pick anything up this time. The tablecloths that they had and some of the bakeware stuff was actually really cute, but it is things that they've brought in from previous years. So if you didn't have the chance to pick it up in the last couple of years, definitely is your chance now to do that. The love balloon letters are super cute. I did happen to pick up one of these. These are for my tiered tray for this year. I love doing a tiered tray for Valentine's Day and for Easter. I think it just adds kind of that oomph of decor in the home for the holiday season and just to be able to enjoy the seasons in general. So I did pick that up. I did put it in the cart. And I continued on my journey. I love these little heart vases. They totally give off a 90s heart-shaped phone. If you had a landline back then, you know that was the coolest thing ever. They obviously don't have landlines anymore, and that's pretty sad. But we are definitely going to continue on. These I have seen new to Dollarama. These are signs that kind of look like cutting boards. I think that these are really cute. I think that there are ways that you can elevate these to look a little bit more high end. I did think that they had a really cute selection. And they did have 3 different signs. This one was super cute, the Valentine bakery. I love that. I love kind of adding in that Valentine's Day bakery element into my Valentine's Day decor, especially when it has to do with decorating my kitchen for the season. They did have one with a cupcake on there that was actually really cute. These were only a couple dollars, so if you are looking for something just to spruce up your home for the holiday season, you're definitely a very lucky find. They did have some garland. I've seen these garlands in the past. This one was really cute. It was more of a lighter pink color. I did happen to see this wood garland, and I thought that this was actually really cool because this is something new, something typically that you'd probably see at like a Michael's or a Marshall's or a HomeSense. So it's nice to see those good quality pieces at Dollarama for a fraction of the cost. And really, Dollarama steps up their game every year. This hot air balloon was so cute with the heart. I just loved it. I thought that was the colors were really cute, and especially because it was a little bit of blue in there and it wasn't just the traditional pink and red. They had so many craft items. This is where it started to get a little bit overwhelming, especially if you're doing crafts for the holiday season. It's definitely great to pick these up for kids. I seen this wreath form. This is actually really cool. I haven't seen that in the past, and I do tend to go to Dollarama a lot through the holiday seasons. And as always, they had a really great selection on Valentine's Day gifts that you can give. If you happen to have kids who have classmates or just friends in general, you can definitely put together little Valentine's Day packages for them. Really cute gifts at a really affordable price. They definitely did a really great job in organizing the store, especially in this section. I thought that the tic-tac board was actually really cute. I thought that was something new that I haven't seen previously. As I made my way through the aisle and just kept trekking on, they had more games and things like that you could buy for, people for Valentine's Day. So then I started to see that they had hair products or hair items, and I thought that these were really cute, especially if you were doing something for just the day, just to dress up, have a little bit of those pom-poms in there, or if it's just for pictures, whatever the case may be. I thought that was really sweet. They did have these really high quality roses. If you are looking at picking up anything for your loved one this holiday season, definitely do the glitter roses. I have done it in the past. I did a story on YouTube about it, and it just took off. It's such a good way to be able to keep them long term because they don't die. They're plastic. Quickly after heading out of the Valentine's Day aisle, I did happen to see the Easter aisle. Dollarama is definitely doing a great job in bringing out items early. They had so many different craft projects, especially when it comes to like painting baskets or painting bunnies. Definitely things that can keep anyone really occupied. I did happen to see that wooden bunny, and I thought that that was super cute. And once again, they also had really great gifts if you need to give out for classmates or friends or whatever the case may be. They had a really great selection of books this time around. I thought that these were really great. Nothing didn't really seem out of the ordinary. They seemed really good quality. These little eggs actually had bubbles in them, so definitely great to give as gifts. A lot of the Easter stuff right now was for gifts, and you could do like a bunny basket, or you could do an Easter basket to give to someone. If you have kids, it's definitely a great idea to put some of those together. They had a little bit of decor right now, and I thought that this bunny in the pastel purple was really cute. I haven't seen that in previous years, and this was also really cute, bringing in that Peter Rabbit garden vibe, which is really on trend. They had so many glass items, and I didn't want to pick them all up. These signs were super cute. I thought that these were great quality, especially for $5. Typically, things like this will run you anywhere between $25 to $50 at Michael's. A lot of woodworking items and a lot of woodworking decor. This was super cute. I kind of regret not picking it up, but maybe next time I go back, I will. They had a lot of really great, really high quality eggs as well. So if you're looking to decorate eggs, things like that, you definitely have a really good option at an affordable price at Dollarama. This was super cute. A lot of the tea towels, although that they're more for decorative purposes and the quality isn't always the greatest when it comes to absorbing liquids, it's definitely a really great alternative to be able to use as just just decor. They had so many baskets out already. It definitely took off about half an aisle, and they really took their time to organize these things. I really thought that the store was easy to navigate. It didn't feel overwhelming at all. So kudos to the people who work at Dollarama who put this together. And then it started to kind of run into the chocolate items, and obviously you can pick chocolate up at Dollarama year round, but these ones were just kind of the most popular Easter items. After that, I kind of walked around the rest of the store just to see what they had, and they had these really cool kid-friendly chopsticks, and I have never seen those before, but those were really cool. And they also had a strawberry top picker. I thought this was really great. Typically, this runs pretty high on Amazon or any other retailer, so for $2, it's definitely a steal that you can walk away with feeling good about. Dollarama is continuously stepping up their game. Every time I walk into Dollarama and they introduce a new item, it's always something that's pretty good quality. And sometimes you find these really cool hidden gems like this chip and dip set. If you don't want to go to another retailer to pay $20, $30 for it, you definitely don't have to. I also found these plates and these serving plates and serving bowls. They were really high quality. They were more of a harder plastic than anything, but definitely going to give you a lot longer of a lasting product. And they were beautiful as well. They had these glass jars that were so pretty, and I thought that these would look really great in a pantry, especially if you are into reorganizing for the new year. Definitely check out your local Dollarama. Glass is something that I find that completely elevates the home, and these champagne flutes were absolutely stunning. The glass selection at Dollarama has definitely gotten really good over the past couple of years. They definitely have a wider selection in what they carry. These espresso cups were so beautiful. Double insulated is something that I think looks very chic. These two wine glasses were also really nice. Definitely really nice option to give as a gift. They also had these like coolie containers. They were to keep cans cold. And I also stumbled on the viral cup. This is super cute. It in the pink color totally sold me. As I walked through the rest of the store, I was able to find these drawers. These are super, super pretty. It's definitely something that you might want to put in a bathroom. They had so many different options for makeup brushes and drawers, and they have really great items to be able to organize your home. And just because it's in a specific aisle doesn't mean that it is for a specific use. Definitely, these items are pretty versatile. They had the makeup cleaning container, and I thought that that was really great because you can't find them all the time. These really high quality baby blankets were something that you don't stumble on a lot, but it was great to see them this time around, especially in the new year. If you know anybody who's having a baby, definitely consider dropping by and seeing if there's anything there that is of interest to you, or if they even have them available. Their selection of hand soaps was also really good this time around. I found that a lot of the hand soaps were in containers that looked high quality, like a luxury item. Honestly, just if the bottle looks really nice, I would suggest just peeling off the label if it looks a little cheesy. These were actually really pretty. I considered picking those up. Making my way to the home aisle now, these frames were absolutely stunning. I thought that the wood on these looked amazing. So let me know in the comments below what's your favorite item and what you might be looking for at your local Dollarama. Don't forget to hit that bell so you get notified at any time I upload a video, and I will see you all in the next one.